everybody, and welcome back to the non-league adventure with me, GW365, playing as Eastleigh FC in League 2. I can't remember what it is. It's not Vanarama National anymore. It is it Sky Bet, I want to say? Let's have a look, see what it says. Sky Bet, is it? Indeed it is, even. Right, so as you can see, if I just quickly click on Sky Bet League 2, we are top of the league. We are flying at this moment in time. Just to highlight quite a few things, obviously with 33 points, 22 goal difference, 10 higher than the nearest contender, which is Coventry or Rochdale, which we beat Rochdale recently. I'll get into that shortly. Player of the match, we've had Andrew Powell with 3. He's second on the list, behind Leon Taylor of Chesterfield. We've got Adil Nabi and Callum Saunders, the two top performers in the league in terms of an average rating and assists. We've got Adil Nabi, a striker with it, second on the list of assists, with Liam Gunshaw making up a poor stat, which is the yellow card one. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to say here. We are playing Wrexham today. I'll just go into the home page. We've been on a rich vein of form. I'll quickly show you that. I'm not going to go into too much detail here. Last time out, you saw us lose, believe it or not, to Northampton Town. With that game, we went 1-all, and then we ended up losing in the last 5 minutes, and then obviously went down to 10 men. The next game resulted in a 3-0 home win against Barnet. This was a very, very good. Adil Nabi getting a hat-trick, playing very, very well, as did Peter Miggins, Josh Murray. Everyone did really, but in the standout performers were them two, Liam Walsh and Jack Senior, obviously alongside Adil Nabi. We followed that up with an emphatic 6-1 win away at AFC Wimbledon, with ironically 6 different scores. Ironically, why ironically? Ironically? Hell, am I changing nationality? I'll let you decide which one it was. But yeah, Andrew Powell got a goal. Hezentala, Senior, Nabi, Saunders, Bate. Yeah, very good team performance here, and as you can see, absolutely everyone got over a 7, including the subs, apart from Liam Grimshaw. But other than that, you know, an outstanding performance. We followed that up with a tough game away against Rochdale. They are doing quite well in the league, and it was a hard-fought 3-2 win. We got an early goal, making it go 1-0 in front, thanks to Callum Saunders, and Johnny Bate made it 2-0. Bit nervous just before our substitute time. They had a corner which wasn't like properly cleared away, and Jody Jones volleyed it in for a nice finish, to be fair. Joe Rafferty getting another one after we went 3-1 in front, just to make it a little bit nervy for the last 15 minutes, but we sorted it out and we did really well. Then last time out, a third away game in a row, this time against Hartlepool, with a player I'm quite familiar with, Valentin Jacquage. He's, as you can see, a very good player, it seems, for this league. He's only deemed a 2.5-star player, but on my very first attempt of playing a year or season, whatever, with anyone, I tried Harrogate first. You might remember mentioning him right at the beginning. I did actually sign this guy, and he was very, very good for us. But obviously, I think he might be a bit out of his price range. So yeah, in that game, that was from a corner. Callum Saunders with a hat-trick here. He's started doing really well as well. And the 3 strikers I have, you know, they're doing very well. If I go to the squad page and go to goals, we have got Callum Saunders, Johnny Bate and Adil Nabi with 26 goals between them and 13 assists. That's very, very good from them 3. And Adil Nabi's missed quite a few games. He's missed quite a few games. He has been injured for about 4 weeks, I think, this season. Right, so with that in mind, recently I got offered a new contract. I'm now up to £1,100 a week and got another year extended. So I've got another 18 months or so, something like that, maybe slightly longer. Very happy that they've offered us a contract. I probably will see it through. I'm assuming, well, not to count me chickens or whatever, but if that's the right thing to say. We are top of the league. You know, the way we've been performing this season, we've been nothing short of but excellent. You know, and I expect us to carry on, and theoretically we should get promoted, so therefore we should be in League 1 next season. Fingers crossed. I know it's saying it early, but the way we've been playing, it's been awesome. With some emphatic victories this season already. You know, keep this team together, who knows where we can go. Andrew Powell's now becoming a 4-star player. Maybe we might be able to loan him again next season. But yeah, I'm just really excited about this season. I think we're going to do well, and if we're in League 1 next season, no reason why we can't continue. And then maybe if a big team comes in for us, then maybe I might leave. But as it is at the minute, I'm going to stick it out here at Eastleigh. I'm really enjoying this particular team at this moment in time. Jack Senior is going to start at left wing. We have had a couple of injuries recently, including Geraldo Martin. He's only just come back. He's going to probably make an appearance off the bench. But the team as follows is Jescline in goal, Murray at right back, McCarthy and Wright the centre back partnership this time out. Miggins at left back with Powell and Senior on the wings, with Kerr as the ball winning midfielder and Walsh as the roaming playmaker. He's been rotating in with Hesenthaler. Naby and Saunders do start up front despite their fitness being slightly less than Bates. That's purely because they had such high ratings last game out. So, only concern is Jake McCarthy's fitness, but Grimshaw, who has been covering in the centre, he's even worse. So, only other couple of notes are that John Maxted has been complaining about lack of first-team football. So has Kieran Farrell. I want to say Fallon. I think he's some sort of jockey. Kieran Fallon is a jockey, and he's called Kieran Farrell. So I apologise to Kieran Farrell if you are peed off at me. Lewiston settles for a place on the bench. Piers Kerr has been playing really, really well recently. And Mosley was another one who was complaining about lack of first team football as well, which that's probably more justified because he is deemed a first team starter, I want to say. And he's our captain, but to be honest with you, I'd rather have Josh Murray be the captain. I'd rather have Hesenthaler be the captain. They've got better traits for that specific role. But never mind. Into this game, we've got Wrexham at home. Hoping for a really good performance and result. Like I said, we are flying at the minute. I'm hoping we can continue. We did have a little bit of a slump. I'm hoping that's only going to be the major slump we have. I just need to make sure that we keep the team performing. Let's carry on how we finished. That's not the best response, but however, it is still a green. There's no reds or switching off, so that's the main thing, and that's a very good response there from the midfield. So into the game, and it's going to be Wrexham that kick off the game with Rosenthal finding Zayden, and Kerr straight away getting in there and letting Zayden know that he's there. And a free kick now. Is it going to be an early chance? No, it's going to be a false highlight, as per usual. And we've not had that much ball, actually, to be honest with you, in the first... I know it's only 4 minutes or so, but it's a corner, and Walsh plays it back to Powell. Powell now tries to play it in. Senior's got a few goals early on in this campaign, and now it's Kerr. Can he turn and shoot? He plays it back out wide to Saunders. Gets it under control. He's got 2 people for company, but he finds Kerr with a decent ball, and Senior tries to have a pop, but it's blocked, and now it's Kerr. Kerr tries to find Powell, but Nevin clears away to Zayden. He's got Murray all over him like a rash, and indeed he falls to the floor following a trip. A long throw. That's like a cross in itself from Oya Banjo. That's a great name just because it's got the word banjo in it. That's a great block, but I thought you would have chased that down, and I need to remember not to keep clicking because it pauses the game. I tried to highlight the name, but unfortunately I can't see who it was. Oh, I can have a look at the left. That was McCarthy who blocked it. Ball played in. It's cleared away only as far as Walsh. And Walsh squares it. It's kind of behind to McCarthy, who'd gone forward. Chips it forward towards Naby, but it's headed away. Now it's McCarthy again. Square it goes to Kerr. And again to Walsh. Saunders plays a lovely ball for Naby, but it's a great tackle. But Senior's there, and he's finished it into bottom right-hand corner. Not entirely sure how he's got that through the gap, but I'm not complaining. It means that Eastleigh 1-0 up. And cementing their place at the top of the table at the minute. World's longest highlight. Loading. Great little ball there from Saunders. Naby, unfortunately, a nice little backheel clearance, and Senior with his right foot, actually. He's left-footed, his lad, with his ginger quiff. He was complaining as well a couple of weeks ago as well. And since started playing him, it was kind of because of Geraldo getting injured, to be honest, that they've automatically started playing him. And he's been playing quite well, to be fair, justifying his selection. And his moaning, should I say. But yeah, it's a really good team, and I like the fact that I've kept most of them from last season. You know, the likes of Josh Murray, Akel Wright, who albeit he was on loan. You know, Pierce Kerr, Walsh, Senior was playing on loan last season. Adel Nabi and Saunders, all three of the strikers were here last season. It's very good to see. Saunders getting an interception turned into Sean Connery all of a sudden for Cannon Country. I don't exactly know what happened there. It was meant to be like a red alert reference. And that's a great ball in, and that is 1-1. Turner getting in between the two defenders. Reece Turner. He was a target of mine at one point. I think he used to play for Carlisle, I want to say. I could be wrong. In real life, that is. Oyebanjo doing Miggins there. A bit disappointed from him. But Turner just getting in between, you know, all these three defenders here, just in no man's land. Not entirely sure what they were doing. But it's still 1-1. And technically we are going to be top of the league if the score stays the same, because unless they're going to score by there, I mean Coventry are going to score about 12 goals or something, 10 goals, 11 goals I think it is. They're not going to go above us, but I thought Walsh had scored then, but he's put it over. That's the one thing that Walsh lacks in his game. He doesn't score that many goals. Finishing's 8, which isn't bad. And his long shots is 9, which again isn't bad. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's okay, I think, at best for this level. Senior with a throw. Throws it straight to Oyebanjo with his awesome name. Plays it square to Kerr. Kerr looking for options. Finds Senior again. Linking up well with the comeback. I was going to say the left back come left winger. Now it's Murray though. It's been switched. And Murray now tries to play in field to Powell. Squares it to Walsh. Walsh now has a shot, but it's blocked and it's cleared away. And MacArthur will get on the end of it. No, he won't. He'll let it go out for a throw. And coming up to the halfway mark, it looks like we're going to go in 1-1. And this is a late twist. This has been a fairly even game. You know, with edge of possession. Is this the late twist we're on about? Oyebanjo. And there it is. It's 2-1 at half time. Disgusting goal. Disgusting defending. Oyebanjo is the best player in the league, and now we've dropped down to second because Coventry must be winning. But ball gets played in here. Not dealt with at all. Who is that man there? Saunders. Disappointing. This guy then doing the Michael Jackson style with his hand. Terrible defending, and that is going to be a rocket up their asses. We are the favourites. Where's your passion, lads? Do you even want to win this game? That's what I like to see. And even Adel Nabi, as good as you've been this season, I'm not happy with your performance today. And I didn't get no meaningful response, so you're probably going to be the one that makes way saying that. I don't like nervous players, and Saunders is indeed one of them, and that's how nervous he is. He can't even kick a ball to one of his teammates. Disappointing. Zidane though. Is it going to be curse of the live com? Because it seems like it might be. And this is effectively, arguably, you know, minus Jack Senior, who's actually having a good game, our strongest side, which is kind of worrying. We're up to the hour mark, and it looks like Saunders is going to be the one to make way. I'm going to take him off now. He's not having the same effect as in the last game, so he's going to come off, and I probably am going to take off Powell, who's not had the same effect. And Geraldo Martin, welcome back from injury. I'm looking for you to make the difference because you are a bit more direct, shall we say. So let's hope that you can make the difference. They are playing 5 at the back, which is probably one of the reasons why we're struggling. You know, we seem to struggle against certain formations, and 5 at the back or 3-5, whatever you want to call it, like with the wing backs, we do seem to struggle with this one, with the wings. I mean, we haven't got the tallest side, that much we do know, and they're not the best in the air. We do rely a lot on the passing. At Senior now finds Walsh, has a shot, but he's drilled it wide. Bit of a shame. Walsh has only got a 7 out of 10, which is, by his standards, is a poor performance. O'Connor though, for Wrexham, chipped over, and Turner's in acres, and look at that shocking goalkeeping there, but fortunately it's offside. What was he doing? Did he slip or something? It seems like I feel like he might have slipped. Naby though, from the throw. Walsh has got it again. Geraldo finds Bate, and Bate trying to break the deadlock for us. Well, not break the deadlock, get us back on level terms, but it's a great save by the goalkeeper. And if you have a look, we've actually had less shots, which is absolutely disgusting. We're at home. It's only Wrexham. You know, they start in the Vanarama National League, same as Eastleigh. They're not a massive team. Right, I think what we have to do, we're going to have to bring on Jake Hessenthaler. I don't think Walsh is having such a good game. He's not been as instrumental as he normally is. So the makeshift I was going to say camera for some reason. Captain, the makeshift captain comes on, albeit Josh Murray will keep the armband because he's still in the field. We've got to go for an attacking option, really. I'd like to have taken Jake McCarthy off and give him a bit of a rest, but we're losing. Broken finger for Reece Turner. That's going to stop him from running, apparently, and he'll end up injured for a few games. Hessenthaler with a free kick, it's over the bar. Disappointing, and there's only 5 minutes to go, and it doesn't look like we can do much about it. I'm going to try and do a beast mode team talk, if it'll let us. And it seems just because I've bigged us up, we're going to throw it away right at the last, you know, well, not at the last. We're going to throw it away just in front of the cameras, basically. Last push. Is it one more twist in the tail? That answers it. Doesn't even matter what happens. It's game over. We've lost the game, which is absolutely appalling. And it's disappointing. I was really bigging us up before the game, and I was expecting, you know, great things for us, and we weren't good enough. And it merits that bollocking. Jack Senior, the man who actually got some credit with his ginger quiff. You know, disappointing. We do stay top of the league because it looks like Coventry lost. They drew 1-1 with Exeter. So all is not lost. Chesterfield, it looks like they drew as well. So we've been let off the hook there, majorly. 3rd loss of the season. I'm really disappointed with that. At home as well. You know, a very even game, and we've been bossing teams, and to, you know, against teams that are better than them as well, I might add, and to you know, lose in front of the cameras, in front of you guys is kind of gutting. But we are still top of the league. We've got to take the positives from it. We still had certain players that played well. You might be wondering, oh, what about the FA Cup game? The FA Cup game is next, but it's Solihull Moors. It was them or Frickley. It turns out Solihull Moors beat them. So because it wasn't the big game, I thought I'll do the Wrexham game instead. But hopefully we can get back to winning ways and then take that on into the Bristol Rovers and Crewe game. And then see where we are against Chesterfield, because they are 3rd, and then Coventry as well, of course. In fact, the Coventry game I probably will do next, because that's arguably going to be like a top of the table clash. And it's technically the first game in December, albeit there's only 3 more after that. Although I'll probably do the Forest Green game afterwards, because we did do the Oval game, the first game of the season, so we've already played them. No doubt there'll be some cancellations, I would imagine, but hopefully you're going to join us for that game later on. If you have enjoyed this video, please show your support by liking the video. I'm going to try and be cheeky here and set a target. I probably won't get anywhere near it, but I'm going to ask for, and this is very minor, 5 likes. Come on, you can do it. 5 likes. And, you know, if anyone else like thinks that, oh, this has been alright, I might subscribe to this, go ahead, do it. What's the worst that can happen? You can get annoyed by us and then like ruin your day or something because you really wanted Eastleigh to win and they lost against Wrexham. But I don't know, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Just like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. All of it would be greatly appreciated, but you know, I'm not gonna lose too much sleep if you don't, because it's at the end of the day, it's up to you guys. It's what you want to do. But hopefully you're going to join us for the Coventry game, which is, like I said, potentially the top of the table clash. And Coventry, a team that, you know, big team, used to be in the Premier League, of course, more than it seems 15 years ago. I'm going to say more than that. Yeah, more than 15 years ago, because obviously I remember them being in there with Mustafa Hadji, and Gary McAllister used to play for them as well. But anyway, enough of that. I hope you're going to join us for the game against these, and I will see you then. Bye bye.